Welcome everyone to my new Solana video presentation. On the technical side, with a price action prediction towards the market, we're going to discover together what's happening behind the doors for the most important details. In the meantime, make sure to follow me on my main YouTube channel and check out basically the videos correlated with our bot trading possibility. We do have our trading report attached, not a fancy sales letter or sales page, simply said, what do I perform for myself? Can be participated as well by you, no prior fee. Only commission after the profits have been achieved, which is based on performance, and I'll talk about it a little later on. Now, what's happening with Solana, folks, is a pretty big deal because we were attaching Solana to FTX holdings. In terms of the assets, they do have assets holding. Now, the idea of having a massive crash because of the FTX sellout is not feasible, and I'd like to explain you why. It is quite simple that we have a limit of $50 million that FTX has the ability to sell every single week, and it's portrayed right here. We have basically the approval for the FTX to be starting to sell tokens, but at the same time there will be a limit of 50 million worth of token sales per week, which do not mean they all have to be Solana. It can be any of their holdings. And this is sort of a way not representing a high impact in a specific week time frame. $50 million, if you look at the Solana's volume, is not actually, Solana's for the past 24 hours is having $250 million. So if you divide 50 million towards a week, you will be able to see that it is basically more than $1 billion volume for Solana in a week, and then 50 million out of a billion is definitely not a big deal if the whole value would be directed towards Solana, which is, once again, not the case. Now, the crypto assets that they have are listed right there. There's quite a few of them, which means that Solana is not going to be one of the major ones in their attention. However, there is $1.16 billion in Solana, so $9.2 million can be unlocked monthly, with the majority of Solana locked. It is a different situation, which means that a large portion is stacked, right? So it's not a liquid type of holding that they're having. This is what I'm telling you, folks. Media is trying to portray things totally different than they are most of the time. And then here or there, we do have posts coming from a variety of newsletters that are having the ability to clear the waters. In the past weeks, amongst the YouTubers, you were able to see the crash title appearing all over the place. That's a big problem. That is causing, actually, at the end of the day, massive sellouts and sell-offs. People panic sell and get rid of their tokens and holdings that they were participating for a while, which is exactly what has happened basically in this specific dump right there. People started to sell on the unclear news of FTX assets of Solana, which wasn't in the way it looks like today. People were claiming that what if that 1.16 billion is going to be dumped in an hour? What if that 1.16 billion is dumped by tomorrow, by the other day, all suddenly? It's not the case, as you can see. We do have certain and total different circumstances for Solana. Conditions under the FTX assets can be liquidated on the markets. Like I said, majority of them are stacked, so they're not in a liquid form. They need to become free of that, and then they can be liquidated, which is something totally else than the way it was portrayed. What's happening in the meantime? Well, it is not a big deal on the chart side, although we are in this downtrending channel that are, dominating the market in this current situation, which is something we have been used already since July 2023. It is a 4-hour candlestick here that we're looking at, trying to understand a longer term perspective of the market. Solana needs this time to have a little zigzag between the 1.272 and 1.414 Fibonacci levels, with the ability not to face strong sell-offs from the upper line that is a strong downtrending resistance, which is putting major pressure. So the idea is that the conjunction between the zigzag and not to see major sell-off coming from the line is what is going to keep us alive at these levels. eventually have BTC moving, and then Solana can do as well a strong push towards the supply zone sitting at $22. A very strong supply zone, by the way, which has also rejected us in the past quite strongly. Now that's where Solana is located in 4 hours. This is how the news needs to be understood by the moment. Nothing around a major crash appearing suddenly. Is no such a thing right now on the table. Possibly caused by FTX? Definitely not. There could be other factors, there could be other details and other market circumstances which could trigger crashes, which is something that could not be related with the FTX discussion. Beautiful, folks. Once again, if you are looking forward find out more about our bot trading, make sure to check out the report. Links in the description or comments area. Reach out to me on the email or simply complete a form on our links. We do have our trading performance listed on the left side of the page, and then on the right side how you can join. Very simple. We make the API, we connect to the exchange, only trading permission. It's very simple. And then we are having a commission every 7 days that you must pay. And that's it in the way it works. That's pretty much all, folks. Just reach out to me, check out the other videos. We have a whole lot of the live trades and ChatGPT bot trades on our main YouTube channel, so you can look forward to that. In the same time, if you care about education, if you think it's important for your skills in order to improve your performance in the market, we have a one-on-one coaching program intensively directly with me between 4 to 6 weeks, where I'll take you by hand and teach you how to trade. This is something great for the upcoming period where it seems to have a difficult day-by-day life for the majority of people. The middle class is suffering the high cost of living, and the external sources in terms of multiple income revenues are always great deals as trading. Great, so that's it, folks. Have a good time. We'll talk to you soon.